What's up, ladies and gentlemen of the interweb? Today we are going to be breaking down when the rest of the Jack games might be coming out onto the PlayStation 4. So we know the last Jack 3 won't be the last released in this series, but we know it was the latest release out of these 3 games that are left. It released November 9th, so we know right around November 9th is going to be the very last day that the Jack games will possibly be released, because we were promised to have these by the end of the year 2017, not starting 2017, but released in 2017. It took roughly 3 weeks to fix Jak and Daxter on the PlayStation 4, and so that means 2 weeks from now, if they took 3 weeks to fix Jak 2, it will be releasing September 29th, which will be 3 weeks after they fixed Jak and Daxter on the PlayStation 4. So that means right around the end of the month is when we can expect to have Jak 2, if the series of events that's been unfolding continues to unfold the way that they have been unfolding. And then what we can expect going forward from there, going 3 weeks after that, it will now be October the 20th, which will mean that will be around the time Jak 3 will most likely release, right around October 20th. And then since Jak X came after Jak 3 in the story, then Jak X will most likely release around the time Jak 3 originally released. So right around November 9th, November 10th, that's also 3 weeks past October 20th. So there's a very high chance that we're going to get these games one out a month at this point. See, we've been looking into this very thoroughly of all the possible outcomes that could come for when they could be released. This is not the only result that I have came up to when these games may be released, but as of right now, these are the most realistic dates for when we can expect these games to be released. So I'll update this in the future in the case that I am wrong, which there's a chance that could be, but I think I am pretty spot on for when these games will be released, give or take a week for each game. So more than likely, we will know by the end of the month when these games are going to be released, like officially. But as of right now, this is the most realistic date for when these games are going to be released. A lot of you guys have been asking me if I could do some things to figure out what it could be. This is the closest I can get to figuring it out. I tried to call Naughty Dog and they said, we cannot give any information at this time. If you ask Sony on Twitter, they'll be the same thing. Ask Naughty Dog. They go ask Naughty Dog, they won't even reply. So as of right now, if you really look through the Jak games and the history of the Jak games, this is the most realistic time frame that we have for these games to release. And especially with last month, with Jak and Daxter being one of the top selling games on PlayStation, I don't think they're going to put these games off. I think they are going to try to get them out very soon. So we might even get them even sooner. They might be buggy, but we might get them sooner than I predict. Or maybe they have a full team working on fixing these games so that they're not buggy, meaning we might have Jak 2 in a week or so, or 2 weeks or something, and then Jak 3 in the beginning of October and Jak X in the middle of October. You never know, but judging with how good that the game sold in August, there's a pretty high chance we're only going to have one a month, just so that they can make the maximum amount of profit that they possibly can for these games. So this is, like I said, this is not hard fact that this is when their games are going to be released, but this is the most realistic that these games will be released as of right now. So if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like this video. If you have a different idea of when they might release, drop a comment down below. If you had any luck at all asking Naughty Dog about these games, also drop that in the comment below. And if you're not subscribed already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I am now the 4th biggest Jak and Daxter YouTube channel. And that means something, man. That means something. It means a lot. So thank you to all of you that have been subscribing lately. A couple months ago, I was at less than 500 subscribers. And now I have a medium-sized army, enough that if we wanted to, we could take over France, But any country could take over France because they'd be throwing up white flags, surrendering. I'm just playing. But still, having this amount of subscribers after working for so long, I've been working since June just to have this, that's really phenomenal, man. It's really phenomenal. But anyways, later tonight we will be starting our Jack 2 preparation for main game speedrun. Main game speedrun means we play through the entire story without glitching through walls to skip parts of it. So this weekend and next weekend we are going to be training for it. We're going to try to beat the game as fast as we can every day this weekend and every day next weekend, and so on and so on. And I plan to have at least 2 solid runs by the end of the year. Now it's probably going to take like 2-3 weeks, maybe even a month to get it perfect for Jack 2, at least to with the point where I can do each mission without failing. Now, have you seen last week and the week before when I was playing through Jack 2? I am not the best at that game, so it's gonna take a while, to build our way up. But all I'm going for is a sub 10-hour run by the end of the year, and if we can do that, then we're gonna be happy. But if we get under 11 hours, then I'll take that as God's word too. So, without further ado, my name is CRUZANDO. Try not to die. I will see you tonight if you are watching this at the date of its releasing, and if you are watching this in the future, then maybe I'm streaming right now, or maybe I've had like 12,000 videos that's been posted since this one. Anyways, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.